There we go. I'm about to go to sleep. Oh, you niggas. Can orientation, rotation, lock, lock. Yo, can you hear me? Hey, let me know if you can hear me. Yo, can you hear me? What up? Oh yeah, my internet downstairs was tripping on my laptop, man. It was tripping heavy. What up though? What's good? I be like, Sanchia, what you smoking on? What you be smoking? Sanchia OG Kush or something? What you be smoking? You a OG girl? Or you a sativa? You smoke Indo? Or you smoke sativa? I thought about smoking. I got some smoke somewhere in here. But I don't feel like it. Hey, what up though, man? What's good? Little Friday night session, man, real fast. I'm really chilling, man. Kind of tired. Man. You know, you smoking? Yeah, I knew you was smoking. Kind of tired, man. I really just wanted to say what's up with y'all, man. Tell you I appreciate you. Tell you that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going bananas. You know, for real. What up, Katrina? I'm going bananas tomorrow at 8 o'clock, man. Set the fucking record straight. All the way straight. Ain't gonna be no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit on this Kyle Rittenhouse. What it mean? Because the shit happened on the Eclipse. So goddamn it, therefore, we must. You know, I be wondering when we gonna get to cosmic consciousness. You know, like I really was thinking about that. You know, I was having this conversation. You know, like, man, if I know when you gonna come on your period before you come on your period and you the one that got a goddamn period, then you need to grow into cosmic consciousness because I am looking at a cosmic body in space that is denoting that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't smoking nothing, man. I ain't gonna even smoke. I don't feel like it. And so, you know, when do we grow, man? You know, what if you was in an accident when Mars was in the cold red position, like Mars square Mars? But what if you was in an accident years ago with the exact same marker? In other words, what if Mars in the sky was in the exact same place on two occasions that you got in the accident, but you oblivious to the motherfucking cosmic rhythm, but you are under the negative influence clearly of a goddamn, you know, what we call a Martian ray of light. So at what point do you grow into cosmic consciousness? You know what I'm saying? And really trying to understand your own personal cycles, your own personal rhythms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta be pulling teeth to try to convince a motherfucker to go on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. We gonna have to motherfucking understand this shit Tap in, activate. How you tap in, how you activate, man. This is the easiest shit in the motherfucking world to do. Once you understand the rhythms, the energy, when it's gonna be, what it represent, the only thing you gotta do is do something that mirrors the goddamn energy. How fucking hard is that, man? That shit ain't hard. So if it's like, all right, in my opinion, I always say this. I think that when the sun sets in the west, the western portion of the sky equals the DC in our science. They say that's the seventh house. That's where relationships are. That's the area of space that deals with motherfucking marriage. Okay. Every day at sunset, especially a visible sunset. I can see if it's cloudy and you don't see it and it's raining and it's dark. Okay. But the visible sunset, where you see the sun that was yellow start to turn orangish red, then that's the time that you say, hey, baby, come here. It's time for us to just give thanks, salutations, appreciation, a prayer of love, us coming together and sending this positive vibe out into the motherfucking cosmos. Because you in the cosmos, man. Now, how hard is that? That's just you understanding what the principle is, space, relationships. Okay, at what time? Okay, let me do something for the relationship at this time. Diggity duh. This shit ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? So then you can start to get a little groovy with this shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of ways you can get groovy with it. You know what I mean? So, listen, man. That's tapping in. That's activating. You feel me? That's it. That's it. That's it. Man, my homie hit me up, man. She was asking me like if I would, my teaching classes and shit on this. Nah, man. I don't even know if I'll ever do it again, to be honest with you. The shit that I'm talking about takes actualization. And I don't even know if I want to teach individuals. I think I'm ready to move into more of a cosmic, um, intimate mode with you know what I'm saying? With the energy. Relationships working with this shit, you know what I'm saying? On another level. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I mean? For real, for real. That's what's up. You get a relationship to motherfucking harmonize and tap in. You know what I mean? You you gotta study anatomy, physiology, the function of glands in the brain and the body. I think you should study feminine energy. If you study feminine energy, study fallopian tubes, uterus, womb, the female reproductive, study a woman's cycle. Women study their own cycle, meaning where is the moon every time you come in your cycle. Men start to learn how to become a little bit more emotionally in tune as far as feeling, sympathize, and how you do that. You listen, how you do that. You breathe, you touch, you connect back to back, spine to spine. You start getting into the microcosmic orbit, energy around your body, see, sense, feel until you can honestly feel and you're not imagining. You can feel the energy. Learn how to be subtle enough to start to feel the energy. Walk barefooted, picnics, earth, subtle energy, tree hugging, subtle, soft, feminine energy. Waterfalls in the house, plants in the house, subtle, feminine energy, along with the practices, of just the examples I named. Yeah, do that shit for 9 months to represent repetition and completion. 9 months. When you finish studying ladies work to become more logically impaired, more literal, studying the anatomy and things of that nature. The cosmic science starts to exercise the frontal lobe in your brain where you're naturally weak at. The emotional aspect, the limbic brain, when the man doing all these things, this is strengthening your midbrain where you're naturally weak at. You understand what I'm saying? Learning how to come to divine balance and motherfucking understanding by implementation. You know what I'm saying? Then once we leave the feminine sphere, we move into the masculine sphere. You heard me talk about this not too long ago. You move into the masculine sphere. Start studying physical anatomy, function of the masculine glands. You understand what I'm saying? Spend a period of time within this. You know what I'm saying? Then merge together. Merge together. You dig? Merge together. And then keep on going towards the path of ascension. What do you have to offer that you ain't never offered nobody else? Your partner on the path to enlightenment. What is enlightenment? It has to be defined. That's what I'm offering you. Your partner on the path to enlightenment. So we gotta define enlightenment. Be on the same page with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all dig it? Can you dig it? Oh shit, what's up, Miss Soul Glow? What up, Miss Soul Glow? Don't Miss Soul Glow picture look like it just glow? Or is it just the illusion of the name that makes me think it glows because you playing these little Jedi mind trick games to make me think that's what it is. So you're doing some inception implanting wealthy life. What up? What up? What up? But nah, though, for real though, tomorrow though, man, seriously, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be in motherfucking general form tomorrow, man. The ambassador of the Aquarian age coming out tomorrow, man. I'm letting you niggas know now. When I get when listen, man, I had this conversation, man, with my people, man. I said, listen, man. I said, listen. I said, man, the Holy Quran says every messenger gets every nation will get a messenger speaking his own language. So I got a question. Is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the messenger right now? Because it said every nation will get a messenger speaking his own language. Now, I'm just gonna cut the bullshit, okay? I'll tell you something. They what black people suffer from. Egypt African shit is so far fucking gone and not living today that there's a disconnect. Niggas don't know Meta Netter. Motherfuckers in your society right now ain't walking around with owls on their head and none of that shit. There's a major disconnect. It's antiquity in a fucking dust bowl, some goddamn where called Egypt with sand. It's a bunch of dirt and rocks in the fancy shape of a triangle. Okay? So there's nothing that's living today that's a system that shows you how to relate to that shit. It's archaic, it's old, it's history, it's great. Jesus, come on. Your black ass disconnect with that because somewhere in your psychology, you really know that a white man being your God is somehow related to fucking Europeans and slavery. And you start digging deep enough, you'll see where the Crusades happen and they start clapping back and started enslaving motherfuckers and shit and wanted their doctrine pushed. So there's a disconnect. Okay? All right. The Arab Islamic shit, disconnect. Right? So everything is of old. So now you get into the goddamn Aquarian age where you are. Well, shit. What's happening right here on the level for the motherfucking us, the motherfucking people, the niggas? Where the street gospel at? You know what I'm saying? Where is the street gospel? The truth. The motherfuckers that can actually show and demonstrate in real time that God is alive and not in some motherfucking book somewhere that you have to fantasize about to understand the allegorical stories and shit. Like, come on, man. Come on. Listen, I've made it my business from this point forward. In 22, see, I had to go get on a physical plane to get some shit in order this year. And from this point forward, it's motherfucking preaching time. Oh, about to preach. We about to preach. Because, see, what's happening is this Cal Rittenhouse shit, that kind of type shit right there, that shit right there, my nigga, that shit right there, that, more of that is on the way because we have to get America, the people, to a boiling point, an explosion point to deal with the injustices, and most importantly, to deal with the inconsistencies in your psychology that is creating the motherfucking injustices. All you niggas created motherfucking Cal Rittenhouse from your thoughts. Black folks did it. 100%. I'm gonna prove it. But you have to be symbol literate to piece it together. But I'm gonna prove it. Niggas created Cal Rittenhouse, but is mad at Cal Rittenhouse. But you created them. I'm telling you, you created him. You created this shit. You create this phenomenon called black police shootings and killings every time you observe a previous one and have a negative emotion and don't do shit about it. What's in the mind will have to become externalized as a physical event, as a reflection to get you to move past the point of pain. Have to. This is how this shit works. DNA studies you. Your thoughts create reality. DNA sits back and watch how you respond to shit. Then, oh, that's what it is. That's what you want. Settle your program, settle your energy around your body, boost out into the field. Oh, all you motherfuckers think like this? Oh, as a group collective, you think like this? Oh, okay, fine. Bam. Send this energy off. Oh, now it gets stuck in this position in space. Fine. Now a planet comes in this position in space. Reverberation. Woo. Now it's time for that energy to come back down in the form of an event. Yeah. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. And I'm of the opinion the only thing that's going to stop this shit is you that's listening. The special select few that really understand to do some work, some intercessory work to potentially stop this shit from getting to a certain boiling point. Now, it's going to be clear tomorrow. Mr. Drew said something to me today about niggas ain't Reverend Ike. Manifestation and my money. My Ike was just on the motherfucking money. The other greats like Neville Goddard was like on the motherfucking, imagination, what you want. I think it's real clear and obvious that the real core with the priesthood, aka the two witnesses, really, 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 really you passionate about, just show us who they is, and we will gladly handle that. Happily. Yeah, I'm really a warlock when it comes to this kind of shit. Like I be perpetrating. I be perpetrating. I really am a warlock. Like I get like I'm a warlock. I want to fuck the Confederates up if they still in power in any shape, form, or faction. That's my job down this motherfucker. I will fuck they up. Because that's who you're talking about. When you say they, like it's a problem, and I just go back and I look, like I use my military mind and I go look, like who is they that had a problem with niggas? It was slaveholders. Okay, well, what happened because the slaves got free? Niggas ain't slaves. Oh, the slaveholders went to a war called the Civil War and they called themselves the Confederate States of America. Oh, really? So now we get a they. Who are these people? Oh, sir. Um, the record shows that a guy by the name of General Robert E. Lee was the head general out of Virginia for the Confederate forces. Okay, thank you. Give me some more names, please. Um, there was another lieutenant in the war, Lieutenant General by the name of Stonewall Jackson. Okay, give me some more names. There was another guy by the name of James Longstreet, nicknamed Old Pete. They had another general by John Bell Hood. They had another general by the name of Braxton Bragg. They had another general by the name of Albert Sidney Johnson. Black Billion, what up, what up, what up? They had another general, right, by the name of John Pemberton. And they had a guerrilla general by the name of Nathan Bedford Forrest, who was vicious. That motherfucker could squab so good. I actually like that motherfucker. I gotta admit it. I like Nathan Bedford Forrest. The motherfucker was a formidable opponent. Okay, so I gotta start putting some names to some shit. You know, who else? Oh, Supreme Court Justice, Chief Judge Roger Taney. Oh, a chief judge, huh? Another judge by the name of Joseph Campbell left the United States Supreme Court at the time of the Civil War and joined the Confederates to become the Assistant Secretary of War. Wait a minute. You left the highest court in the land that gets the final say so over any law arguments to join the Confederacy in the cabinet position with the Secretary of War as the assistant, which means you're going to strategize about how to win the war to keep slaves? You left the United States to do that? Joseph Campbell. See? That's who they is. Okay. All right. Historically speaking, where is your headquarters? Sir, their headquarters was in Richmond, Virginia. This is why when you went on Monument Drive, you saw shit of statues of Robert E. Lee, A.P. Hill. Fuck A.P. Hill. Killed that motherfucker in Petersburg. I said it. Fuck A.P. Hill. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Where is the Ku Klux Klan? What is one of their favorite landmarks and starting point for the second Klan? Answer: Stone Mountain, Georgia. Google image: Ku Klux Klan, Stone Mountain, Georgia. You're going to see a flyer when the Klan was calling together their organizational meeting on top of the mountain. All right. So it is time to get ready. Spiritual warriors, mount up. That's all I can say. See, fuck this. Don't be telling me about no Anunnaki and Syrian motherfuckers, because I'm the type of motherfucker that'll line that star up and call that shit and see if we get a response. And we've already have. So since we got a response already, who am I not to do the goddamn work when these motherfuckers and motherfucking sent the signal down this motherfucker already? You understand what I'm saying? Real shit. And it already sent the signal back down this joint. You know what I'm saying? This is motherfucking Galactica. Down this motherfucker. Fuck it. That's what it is. This is a battle of thought forms. So only thing we gotta do is, for real, gotta keep constantly, always, every so often, I gotta go to Stone Mountain and clean that shit up. Go check the record. You go check the record. I just saw some of that shit I'm gonna show tomorrow. 2015. Go see on July 10th, 2015, the Confederate flag came up missing in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And I'm gonna show you where we had a book signing in Georgia on 7/11. And in 7/12, we was going to Stone Mountain. And I'm gonna show you the flyer. And many of y'all probably remember it. It was a red flyer, and I had the Ku Klux Klan face on Stone Mountain with a target on it, aiming at the Klan. And the day we get in town, the goddamn flag came up missing. See, I ain't gotta do shit but pray to my God, nigga. Like, I'm for real. See, you know what? People who talk about God too much, niggas start to look at them like they crazy. Oh, there he go. God. If I tell you God said some shit and I keep telling you God said every day, you gonna start thinking that I'm motherfucking crazy. I know how society is. I think you crazy too, nigga. If you said, go that nigga on that God shit again. You know why? Cause you can't see him. You think a motherfucker crazy because your ass can't see him and hear him because you ain't got no line. You ain't got the direct line to God. You could, but you don't. So the motherfucker who profess, you know how it is. We don't want to hear that shit. We some heathens. We some niggas. I know I'm a nigga. I'ma always say that shit. I am a nigga. I'ma say it. I'm that nigga in the Bible. I'm like Judah and King motherfucking David type niggas. They was niggas. For real. They did nigga shit. Them niggas did nigga shit. Telling y'all. For real. You know? Nah. So we go to Stone Mountain. The flag come up missing. And you can Google this shit. NAACP banishes Confederate symbols off the mountain. And watch that shit be like July the 13th, 14th for 2015. And we was there 7/11 to 7/12 with the flyers already made telling you we was going to the mountain. We call it the stump off, nigga. As soon as we leave the mountain, within 48 hours, all of a sudden CNN ran a story that the NAACP gets an idea to remove the Confederate symbols off the mountain. Yeah, nigga, because we put that shit in the ether. So y'all be talking about motherfucking ether, the shit that make your soul burn slow. Fuck that. I want to go to the mountaintop and I want to put thoughts in ether, and I want ether to communicate to a human being to carry out my will like a video game. And so while the physical world is looking at that person, we done created a walk-in experience from our minds. That shit sound crazy. Did that shit sound crazy? That shit probably sound crazy as a motherfucker. I know it do. I know I wrestle with this shit myself, y'all. Trust me. I do. I wrestle with this shit, because I'm a nigga. I'm like, me? Did I see what I think I did see? Are you really saying what I think you saying, God? Are you telling me that the American eclipse that everybody was talking about in 2017 occurred on the exact same day that Nat Turner saw an eclipse and did his revolution shit? Because 6 months prior, in February, like February the 11th, he had a vision, saw an eclipse, and he saw a hand, and that was a symbol for him to get free, which happens to be on Abe Lincoln's birthday. That will be years and years later. Lincoln wasn't even born yet. I will say this again so we can be clear on how this shit works. Nat Turner saw an eclipse in February, and he saw that as a symbol to mean it's time for rebellion to get free. When that eclipse occurred, it occurred in the same spot where the sun would be in the future when Abraham Lincoln would be born. The eclipse, the second eclipse, because it came 6 months later, in August, Nat Turner starts his rebellion. Speed it all the way up to 2017, get out the 1800s and come up to 2017. That same eclipse, known as the American eclipse, comes on Nat Turner's motherfucking eclipse day. Now, I ain't motherfucking bragging. I'm just telling you what I know, especially when it comes into this shit, this black thing. When everybody was looking at 2017, I gave everybody the game 7 years ahead of time and said, wait for its partnering pair in 2024 because it's going to create an X across the United States. Remember, the eclipse can be seen. It was coming from Seattle, Washington, the top left of the United States map, because some of you people are just map illiterate. Put you out in the world with a compass, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do and where to go. The top left corner of the United States map is the state of Washington. The eclipse could be seen from the state of Washington going in a diagonal, going towards the bottom right corner of the United States. Okay? So basically, it will end over South Carolina, who fired the first shot at the Civil War. Y'all started that shit. We finished that shit. And it's forever done. But the only way that it's going to forever be done is you're going to have to do some work. Because remember, I'm going to bring this shit up in the PowerPoint. Remember, HBO was about to run that motherfucking show called Confederates, an alternative history if the Confederates would have won the Civil War. And niggas, as they should, niggas was crying. Oh, you right. You should have. Because, boy, if people would have watched that shit, the likelihood of your ass being in some shit like that increases. Okay? And so that eclipse ended over South Carolina where the Civil War started. 7 years later in 2024, which happens to be the next presidential election. Ooh, I hope Trump get back in so this shit can burn. I hope it do, because Trump burn you motherfuckers up. He burn niggas up. That nigga, boy, my motherfucking daddy, boy, that nigga blamed Trump for everything. That nigga, boy, that nigga, they got him. The news has totally indoctrinated that man to stand against Trump. Okay, so anyway, the second eclipse is going to happen from Mexico, bottom left corner, and it's going to go diagonally up to the top right-hand side. So now they're going to form an X on the United States map. X marks the spot. X is DMX, Malcolm X, also known as the Confederates. That's their symbol, the X. What a coincidence, the X on the United States map where the eclipses of 2017 and 2024 cross paths. It crossed paths in southern Illinois, the land of Lincoln. Look at their license plates, the land of Lincoln, also known as Little Egypt. When you go below southern Illinois, what's that? Illinois has the Ohio River conjoins with the Mississippi River. So soon as you cross from over the Ohio River from Illinois, you'll be in Kentucky. Kentucky's kind of neutral, but now you start to get in the South Territory because the North was absolutely 100% defined as in the Northwest Ordinance being above the Ohio River. Okay? Kentucky, border state. They didn't get in the war, but had slaves, but they didn't fight against the goddamn United States government. We appreciate you for remaining neutral. Abraham Lincoln did a brilliant job by saying, everything I do concerning the Negro, I do it for the Union, man. It's all about saving the Union. I'm not trying to end slavery. I am trying to save the Union. That was a bunch of crock of shit. You can read the man's Emancipation Proclamation letter. What the fuck you mean you ain't trying to interfere with the institution of slavery? You said the slaves shall be free. You're lying. That's that attorney slick shit you doing. The South was more smarter than that. They ain't slow as you think, Abe. They saw your bullshit coming a mile away. As soon as you got elected, before you even sworn and took office, South Carolina said, we are the fuck out of here. We leaving the United States today. Mississippi said, yep, I'm with you. Florida said, yep, I'm with you. Alabama said, yep, I'm number 4. I'm going with you. Georgia said, yep, I'm number 5. I'm going with you. Louisiana, 6. I'm going with you. Texas, 7. I'm going with you. North Carolina, end up going. Yeah, that's what happened. Tennessee end up going. Try to form their own nation that had slaves. That's what happened. That's what happened. But see, all of this is relative because it's just relative. You trying to be your cosmic divine lover on one side, but then you got to deal with the politics of the day. You got to set the record straight. Because see, the reason why we searching for motherfucking the love and the bliss is because obviously we don't have it, and the reason why we don't have it is because we got a late motherfucking start in the soil, the landmass that we own. We started at a disadvantage from that slavery shit, and then Jim Crow and discrimination. So we kind of playing at a gotta play catch up here. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to deal with it. Now, if you're of the spiritual nature and you understand that it's just thoughts, then it's a group of you that have to keep on going, playing cleanup, and injecting certain thoughts into the ether. You have to learn the United States chakra points. The United States has chakras. Serpent Mound, Stone Mountain, Sedona, Asheville, Grandfather Mountain, Grandmother Mountain. What's that place? Mount Shasta, the Oregon Vortex, various Native American mound sites throughout the country, predominantly along the Mississippi River and eastward, the Rocky Mountains, Crestone, Colorado. A lot of people don't know about Crestone, Colorado. Crestone, Colorado. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn the chakra points of the landmass. So the American eclipse, we're gonna have to do a serious, great, grand, harmonic convergence, galactic activation like never seen before, never seen before, never seen before. We may make the light of the motherfucking sun go out for a little small period of time so you can know God is motherfucking real. Cause boy, if we ever needed a sign, you need a sign now. Because your corona, what Minister Jude tell y'all, y'all crown, humanity's crown chakra is infected. That's what coronavirus is all about, because corona mean crown. Your crown chakra as a group of people, as human beings, is infected. And we gotta do better. I do better. I get on our cosmic shit. All right, that's my sermon for the night. What up, Mike P? What up? What up? Yeah, Uranus leads to Uranus go in Gemini. That shit's going to be crazy as a motherfucker. I'm scared. I think that shouldn't even be allowed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uranus going Gemini, man. The kids that's gonna be born under that marker, them niggas are potentially the next group of serial killers. I'm dead ass serious about that shit. That's scary. Uranus and Gemini. Nah, man, you can go to the mountain alone, do your thing, but group harmony is the shit. Group harmony is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Group harmony is the shit. Hey, Latasha, leave David alone, man. David was my nigga. Hey, David was bogus for that shit. That nigga was on some other shit. Hey, but that nigga Judah, that nigga thought he was getting him a little hooker for the night. Tamar got that nigga. I think Tamar Braxton is Tamar from the Bible. You know, Tamar got that nigga. And Judah's Vince, Tamar's ex-husband. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Albert Pike. Morals and dogma, dude. Yeah. Preach with patience and steadfastness. I will try to. But I want to fuck these motherfuckers up, Mike P. I want to fuck these Confederate boys up. Cause I know they weak at the end of the day. The thought form that they represent is extremely weak at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Miss Soul Glow. What's up, Aqua? My Aqua Boogie. Aquarius. Aquarius I am. What up? What's going on? All right, man. I just wanted to shoot the shit. I really just wanted to say what's up to y'all, man. But tomorrow, though, straight up, man. Tomorrow's gonna broadcast live from here, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna have to get this internet shit taken care of too, man. Hopefully, I can catch a haircut, man, and be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Uranus and Taurus, maybe even Saturn and Taurus, will bring reparations? That's interesting. I don't know. That's a good one. Maybe Saturn and Aquarius before we get up out of here. Uranus and Taurus, I'm seeing more as a money change. I could just, it's all that crypto shit to me. But it had, Uranus is revolutionary, so it's revolutionary money. It could be. I think Saturn and Aquarius is what's doing it. Want to do another fast? I was supposed to do another one, man. I'm enjoying eating right now. Latasha, I'm about to make, man, listen. Did I tell y'all? Listen, my I made my vegan blue corn tacos and shit, right? And my people got a food truck and a restaurant, so they ate them. I was like, um, I just want to know. It's not my aim. It's not my desire. I just want to know honestly, are they good enough to be on the truck? And it was like, yeah, hell yeah. I was like, for real? I was like, nah, I'm lying to you. I was like, word, that's what's up. So then yesterday, they was at the local market, and this market has stoves in it. It's like a glass room that you can see through. And you go in, and they host different cooking classes and stuff. And so, like, you may have a cooking channel or whatever. You can actually use the market for your cooking channel and shit. So this lady had a cooking channel, and she invited my people to come cook something. So my people hit me. I'm like, yo, what's the recipe? Are you serious? Yeah. So I tell them the recipe. But they got Beyond Meat versus Light Life, but it was cool. So she know how to make it because I done made it 2 times already. And they made it. She said it was a big dude in there, fat. He don't like onion and he don't like cilantro. And he ate it. He said like, I don't even like onion and cilantro, but this was good. And they loved it and was like happy about it. And one dude who I think was doing the filming, she said he came over there and wrote down the rest, took a picture of the recipe, like, yep, I'm taking the recipe. And I was like, for real? She was so happy and shit. Um, yeah, man, like my motherfucking me, the fat boy, I'm sloppy as fuck in the kitchen. The sloppy vegan, that's my shit. You got the slutty vegan, I'm the sloppy vegan. So the sloppy vegan, also known as the fat vegan. You know what I'm saying? The recipe is out there, and people loving it, man. Real shit. So I'm gonna make something else though. I seen today in the vegan cookbook that look real good, man. I should be playing with these potatoes, but these Yukon Gold potatoes, fresh herbs is gonna be on it, sprinkled with Himalayan sea salt, and I may put a pomegranate, like the little pomegranate joints in there. If I don't do pomegranates, I want to try those cherries. You know how you got like dry raisins in the bag? They got cherries like that. That'd be really good. Like put some cherries in it, and then I'm gonna take a spicy vegan sausage, Italian sausage, vegan joint. Slice that joint up, kind of like jambalaya. Put that in with the potatoes and fresh herbs. May do herb de Providence, some thyme, um, parsley for sure. You know, just little stuff like that. And yeah, let that marinate with like some cherries or pomegranates and with that hot sausage meat in there. And in fact, I'm eager as fuck to do that. I'm gonna do that like Monday. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that Monday. And shit gonna be banging. Miss Soul Glow, what's up, Miss Soul Glow? But no, hit me up though, cause I am ready to journey. I got on the scale. I was 228. So when we finished the 14-day fast, I was 220. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, nigga, I ain't going past no, I ain't going even 230. So it's time for me to do something. But I really need to start hitting the gym and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got, I got guns. You know what I'm saying? K Bunny with the honey. What's up? You know what I'm saying? So I got, I got, I got, I got guns. You know what I mean? I need to just go ahead and hit the gym. Stop bullshit. Get this body in shape, man. I'm gonna be the shit. I'm gonna be the shit. Hey, I'm gonna be the shit this year. I promise you. You know what I mean? I ain't doing no yard work. Fuck that, Mike P. I can't do it. I'm not a labor intensive nigga. I'm telling you right now. I was a runaway slave. You're gonna have to whoop me because I'm not working in the field. You got me fucked up. I don't do intensive labor. I got Twitter fingers, nigga. I'm an astronomer, nigga. I'm Benjamin Banneker. Without a shadow of a doubt, them niggas down there slaves. I'm up here and I'm doing survey lines and motherfucking gridding out the motherfucking Capitol building and working on the Mason Dixon line, looking out a telescope. I ain't fucking with no field work. I ain't no motherfucking slave. I'm a freedman with my papers, and I'm Benjamin Banneker. God damn it, or you gonna have to Nat Turner me because this going down. I'm not staying on no fucking plantation. Y'all got me fucked up. It just can't happen. I'm sorry. I'm telling you right now, I would have been Mr. Tubman. Fuck what y'all talking about. Man, that's my other name now. I'm Mr. Tubman. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Some trifling shit, Rudy. And neck rest like I'm traveling and shit. Some trifling shit. You know what I'm saying? Trapping in the motherfucking trap. You know? Trifling shit. Latasha so good. I need to see a picture of your face. I want to study your aura. I need to see a big picture of your face. I'm starting to embrace it. Hey man, listen man. This shit is so fucking real. I ain't gonna say who, I ain't gonna say what. So over the last past, like within 2 weeks, I had 3 dreams about a particular thing in my dream. And so today one of my people hit me up. Well, hold on. Then 2 days ago, my son was like, man, I've been having some sucky dreams. And he told me about one of the dreams, and one of the dreams was the thing that I was dreaming about. And I said, now what the fuck is going on? So today one of my people hit me up and was telling me about a spiritual experience she had where, like an ancestral energy comes in and um and this thing that was in the dreams, this person works with them, and that's what they call this particular person. And this thing actually appeared in her room physically. It was like in a bag, and this thing was there and whatnot. And I said, get the fuck out of here. Do you mean to tell me this is the reason why I've been having this motherfucking shit for fucking 2 weeks, 3 days in a row? My son even picked up on this, had this shit. And now here you come with this shit. And this is a form of entanglement. Now, I'm saying this to say this because hear me close and I'm going to get off with this. I know I am. I think a lot of people are yearning, for the ones that's yearning, embrace the fact that you want to open up and receive and connect. Now, there could be rules to that, that's fine. I think we have to get to a point of acknowledging. See, this is a big ass field, and there's potential that this person could have been a lover, this person could have been a mother, this person could have been anything. How are we truly going to learn about that experience if we don't allow ourselves to be able to open up and just feel, connect, and converse about the shit? You understand what I'm saying? Because see, if we pull out everybody's chart, we're going to start to see some soul group family shit. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You got this in Aquarius. Oh, Jason is an Aquarius. Anpu's an Aquarius. Oh shit. Soul Glow. She an Aquarius. You're gonna start to see some common cosmic common denominators to prove why you are physically linking up, because spiritually or cosmically speaking, there's energy in the same fucking region of space. So you got to get to a point where you are willing to feel, you know what I mean? Like feel and open and converse. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it at that. Soul Glow, stop playing. Seriously, like because you gotta figure this thing out, because see, here is dangerous. I keep saying it, it's dangerous as fuck in the West, because we don't grow up. Reincarnation ain't the same. Ain't a part of the American fabric. The American fabric is a Christian European nation. You don't talk about reincarnation. The only thing that's even close is Jesus' resurrection, and that concept in your head is his ass is gonna get out of the grave and somehow be bones and flesh. That's not even reincarnation. You calling that shit resurrection. So in America, reincarnation is not a part of the motherfucking cultural fabric of conversation. It's not. So now we have to get to that point to be able to evolve, because if you are a soul group of people, then what's the mission? And how many times you want to keep on fucking repeating this shit without fucking knowing? I don't want to do that shit. Like, if I got to this particular point, I want to pretty much know the most that I possibly can so I can understand this shit so you can stop the cycle. That's all I'm saying. So get to a place where you want to honor connections. I think that's important, especially for the Aquarius, because Aquarius is people, friends, groups of people, groups. You know what I'm saying? You want to honor connections of what you feel. All right, man. I'm going to put my pajamas on and shit. You feel me? That's what I'm about to do. But tune in tomorrow. It's going to be lit tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. The priesthood is going to be in the building. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I'm out. Peace.